Let's start with Phillip Rivers. What went through your head when you heard Phillip got the call from the Colts and he said, sure, and he's going through this? What's going through your mind about this one?
I mean, it's crazy. I will take you back. I remember I was a few years out of the league when the Cardinals had some struggles at quarterback, and they never ended up calling me, but there was just speculation, people talking about, hey, they should call Kurt. And I remember running out in the backyard and start throwing the football a little bit and taking some drops and like, okay, if they do call, could I do this? You know, could I come back and play? And the biggest thing was I'm not as worried from a physical standpoint in terms of throwing the football. Like that's something that, you know, when you know how to do it, you don't really lose it. I know Phillip's been around. I'm not as worried about him being able to throw a football. You know, my biggest concern, and I really had two of them, just the mental speed of the game, not being around it, not being in it, and thinking that after a couple years out, I could actually step back onto a football field and play anywhere close and process anywhere close to what I was doing when I was playing. The one thing I wouldn't want to do is come back and then have something, you know, dumb, like, you know, I pull my hamstring, you know, trying to move out of the pocket because I'm an old guy trying to play. And then it just becomes this, you know, kind of wasted, you know, whole scenario that plays out. And so those were a couple of the thoughts that went through my mind. There are obviously some things that I'm thinking about with Phillip here. When you put yourself out there with these athletes, you know, that are playing and the speed of the game, if you're not giving yourself the best opportunity to succeed mentally and seeing it and processing it, you know, it concerns me a little bit. And I think like most people, I just want to see it go fairly well or average or some good things out there. I just don't want to see this as a kind of a crash and burn situation.